Good morning, number 2. So, this will be the never end. Oh, I've got to change that. I've got to stop saying that. This will be the perception of reality in my head, possible perception of reality in my head. I've learnt to stay quite grounded with all of this, so it might sound really far out there, but it's no concern towards myself. It's something I've been doing as a hobby since I was a teenager, and I'm quite okay with it. So I had to prepare you. There, because what I'm about to say is a bit far out there, and I appreciate it might be hard to listen to. Anyway, the reason I'm jumping into another video straight away is because I'm finding it difficult to be in my body from my mental health. It's quite uncomfortable, and I'm hoping that somehow talking about something else will ease that. Right, so one of the possibilities for reality is that the sky is it's not right. So it's not right in the sense that I don't know entirely, but my suspicion is something see, I started with a starting point that the sky is an illusion, and in my mind I've just realised where it's going to go, and it doesn't get any less crazy. Right. So, the sky is an illusion, right? The sky is an illusion for a reason. Reason I don't really entirely understand. But I suspect it has something to do with us as a collective species. In the sense that we're all different races, and not only are we different races, but we have different universal connections, so different planetary energies, different alien races are connected with different human races. So, for instance, the Red Indians, in my mind, are the Aboriginal mans, which we said the other day. So Aboriginal man was was born out of the ether, pure perfection. Just something with Ayers Rock, create the spark, and chimp turned to consciousness. However you want to look at it, I have no picture in my mind there. And I say chimp because of the commonly accepted Darwinian theory. Anyway, so we're all here, we're all living together. We've been fighting for how many thousands of years? We've got the Red Indians here from Mars, which for whatever reason couldn't sustain. It couldn't sustain them anymore, and they were the last race to arrive here on Earth, as far as I understand, the main race. Now, in my mind, something has happened in history where, and this is a wild one, but something has happened to the sky. My belief is that maybe the sun isn't gold, maybe the sun's silver. Who knows? I really don't know. Maybe the sky doesn't reflect the sea by nature, because the sky is blue because it reflects the pigment in the sea, apparently. But either way, the change in the sky has created a change in humans. And at the very least, it's to do with hair colour. For instance, the ancient Greeks, Aryan, you go there now, everyone's dark-haired, nobody's blonde hair, blue eyes, not really. So what happened there? Then you got the Vikings, the Nordic race, yeah, the red-haired, everyone's blonde. What's going on there? So you got a couple of anomalies like that. I've mentioned before that the black race, my understanding is that they're very clever, they're very wise, that's where their consciousness went. That's by nature, that's just the way it happened. Other people would have gone into energy, other people would have gone into control, other people would have gone into nature, and they chose that. The way it happened for the black race is they went and they conquered the mind. They held a great potential there above other races. And out of all the tribes and everything, my suspicion is the Dogon, which are Northern African, tall tribe, they are the most accurate reflection, so to speak, of what the black race would otherwise have been like. But that's a suspicion. I'm piecing together bits of information there, and that could be inaccurate. But either way, at present on Earth, the white man, from my teachings, holds the power of the mind. He's doing a terrible job. Europe, control, that's what it is. That's why it's labelled mind. I can go into it more. That's another time. But either way, there's a change to the intrinsic way alien races would otherwise be. And my suspicion is that it could tie in with the Bermuda Triangle. That somehow there's some sort of energetic manipulation that's happened on a planetary level through the Bermuda Triangle and connecting at different locations on the planet where it's somehow altered energy, and in altering energy it's altered us as human beings. Can you imagine what is it now, 2020? Can you imagine next year that somehow this all stops and with all the racism in the world and all the hatred, because this is where I come from, this is my land, this is what I look like, this is what you look like, this is what you do.